everyone. I hope you're well. Today's video is about trying to improve your sense of self, your self-worth, really. And using, let's say, different tools. I say tools, it's like different techniques to try and improve your sense of self and kind of to be happy within who you are and what you're trying to do or trying to achieve. It comes back to how happy you are with yourself, and when you're happy with yourself, you're less hard on yourself, really. And it's trying to build in things that kind of help with that. I found that certain things have worked for me. For instance, like affirmations. They work quite well, actually. You might think that they're this or they're that at the beginning when you first see them. I suppose I was there myself. But when you're telling yourself certain things, you're telling yourself things anyway. In your mind or in your head, your thought process, you're constantly telling yourself certain things. You might be telling yourself things about yourself. What affirmations do is they kind of reprogram your mind. It's a slow process, but it does kind of do the job if you do it consistently every day. So what an affirmation is, you're telling yourself something like, I am confident. Not that you're not telling yourself something in the future, you're telling it for yourself now. And it might be something that you don't feel but you want to achieve. And it's important to understand to not look at things in the future, but to bring it into now, to bring it into your present is the best thing to do. That's how you want to feel. If that's how you want to feel in the future, bring it into now. So like it might be something like, I am confident, I am rich. You mightn't be at that moment, but if you keep on telling yourself that, your mentality will change about how you perceive lack and what you're lacking. If we're constantly looking at what we don't have, it's like what I say about gratitude. It's look at what you do have first, and then just try to put to what you don't have to one side. Like that just comes as a distraction. And affirmations kind of fill that void. If you tell yourself what you want to be in the present tense, so it could be, I am confident, I am rich, I am, fulfilling, I am happy, I am trustworthy, I am loyal. You can even include things that you believe to be true right now, and just make a list of these things and read them out to yourself every day. And I would even say to read them out to yourself out loud, And to add on to that, I would say to read them to yourself while you're looking at yourself in the mirror. I know it can be difficult at first to try and achieve that, but if you keep doing it, you get used to it, and it's what it is trying to show love towards yourself. Tell yourself what you want people to say to you, in a sense. And you want to become your own best friend and see yourself as that. And then you'll start treating yourself better. And it's a case of getting into the habit of doing it. I've spoken about habits before. It's best to do something every day for like 21 to 30 days. I always say 30 days. 30 days is the magic number, And at first it might be difficult, and then you do it the next day, it might be kind of the same as the day before, and then gradually it gets a bit easier, and also to change your tone and to change your posture as you do it. You might even see a gradual difference without even like putting too much attention on it at first. You might feel more confident as you do it. And to smile, to be quite honest, to smile at yourself, like you might feel silly doing it, but then you kind of get used to that as well. And it's good to smile at yourself. You know, it's like it's telling yourself you're worthy, you're happy, you know, and you're essentially reprogramming your mind to be happy by doing that. It doesn't quite work for everyone at first, but that is just the part of you that requires kind of diligence and to be strict with yourself to do it. If you want something bad enough, if you want to be happy, in yourself, affirmations, smiling at yourself in the mirror while you're saying them, and also your posture makes an awful difference. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, if you feel unhappy, that certain parts of your body might hurt, particularly your back, you know, because when we're not feeling so well or if we're feeling down, we tend to go into kind of, what would you call it, like a hedgehog type posture or fetal posture almost. We kind of curl over like that. And our back hurts and everything hurts and we complain about a lot of things. If you change your posture, change how you speak to yourself, change how much you smile at yourself and then looking at yourself and being happy with yourself and who you are, you know, and not comparing ourselves to other people. The only people we should be comparing ourselves with are ourselves and what state we are in that moment. From one day to the next, like, it's okay to have good and bad days, you know. We do have our good and bad days and they can vary quite a bit, but if we keep something consistent, like affirmation, smiling, posture as we're smiling, and keep on doing it, you will see a gradual difference in how you're feeling. Exercise is another thing. You know, missing a day of exercise affects me and it makes me lose focus. So incorporating all of those things in would make a significant difference, even though they might seem small, even though they might seem kind of silly or insignificant. Like, nothing's silly if it works, you know. Sometimes the simplest approach is the best approach, you know. So, like, something that I would like you to do, if you wouldn't mind, would be to just write down a list of things that you want, the kind of way you want to be. You know, I want to be confident, I want to be rich, I want to be healthy. But write them in the present tense. You know, and the list can be as short or as long as you want. Repeat it to yourself every day. Be, I suppose, conscious of your posture as you do it, and then smile as you do it as well. You know, and see, I suppose I always talk about observing. With that, you know, like, observe your feelings, let's say at the beginning of the days when you start that. You know, it's write it in a journal if you feel like it, and how you feel afterwards. And then as you do it, like, keep on journaling and be honest with yourself with your feelings. And as you get to the 30 days, see how you feel then. You know, see what has changed. And what we want to do there is to replace that inner talk with what you're saying to yourself in the mirror, you know? Replacing that with something more positive, something that will bring you out of a funk if you're in it, and to make your days, you know, feel a bit better and make you more focused on what you're doing, where you're not concentrating so much on, you know, giving out to yourself. You're just focused on what's in front of you and getting that done, you know, and just feeling a general sense of well-being. You know, there's a lot to be said for that, you know. So yeah, as usual, please like, share and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment on what I spoke about, please feel free. Or if you want me to talk about anything in the future, I can. My website, if you want to contact me, is thomasbrowncoaching.com. And yeah, otherwise, I hope you have a very nice day and a very pleasant evening wherever you are. Take care. Bye-bye.